Hey guys, welcome to this week's Mind Vitamin. So this one is called the Lull or the Dip. I might change the name on that one, but it's a thing. And if it's a thing, it's worth talking about, right? So beginning of the program, highly driven, motivated. We're going to make this work. End of the program, I want to get the best result. I've not got long left. The finish line is in sight. What happens in the middle? Well, by definition, the energy needs to drop at some point. So it's a bit like this. Or maybe it can be, maybe not. It's worth having a conversation because it's something that I've experienced in my life, in my business, in my career. I'm going to give you one quick example. So you may or may not know this, but back in the day, 2006, I was a reasonable weightlifter, qualified for the World Championships, right? And we got 12 weeks notice. So imagine that, 21 years old, got the letter, qualified for the World Championships, lifetime goal. You know, I've trained for 10 years for it, 12 weeks notice, right? Similar to this program, something like that. 6-7 weeks in, I was training with an awesome guy called Mark, and you know what? I just couldn't be bothered. I trained all my life for this point. I was really motivated, to say the least, right? I had that dip. So if you've got that dip right now in this program, of course, know that it's a thing, know that it's normal, and know that we're going to put systems in place to be able to resolve that. So for you specifically, just to bring this back to where you might be at this point, some of the habits might be creating the change. Some of the fitness might be becoming embedded. So there's sometimes a bit of a crossroads, okay? And that's when we need to persevere. We need to future pace and we need to envisage the results that we will get. Because again, at the beginning, it can be quite easy. At the end, we can be quite driven. So at this part, you might not be getting absolutely the most amazing momentum that you will be getting if we just keep on going. Hopefully that makes sense. So questions I like to ask clients at this point is, how would you feel and what would you do if you reached your biggest goal in this program? Connect to the ideal outcome. Know that it's at this point possible, and then use that to keep the effort going. Also, it's worthwhile not only painting the heaven, but also perhaps the hell. How would you feel if you didn't get the best result? How would you feel if you didn't carry on and commit at this point, despite the low energy that you might be having, despite the lull, despite the dip of motivation, which again, that's completely normal. What would that look like if it carried on? Let's put a stop in that straight away. Let's move towards those goals. And for context, you're watching this video and it's my experience in my weightlifting career, and that one competition is something that I use to this day to motivate myself. If I can do that, what else can I do? I want that for you. I want you to look back at the end result of this program and say, I did this, I stood tall, I did my best, even at week 7 when I wasn't feeling motivated. Mike put a bit of a video together, and you know what? It made me, maybe this is exactly why you're here. Right, that's it from me today. Speak to you on our next coaching call.